Hey guys, so for this video, I wanted to kind of show my overview for how I'm going to build up my wardrobe for college. I went to an all-girls school for all of high school, and then even before that I went to private school. So very much my everyday wear was school uniforms, and then when we did get dress down days, it was mostly jeans and a hoodie or a sweatshirt depending on the weather. I never really put a lot of effort into what I wear because it just wasn't needed. I didn't go out that much, and when I did, I kind of had the same two outfits I would wear everywhere. You can ask my friends and they will vouch for that. It was a running joke that I only owned 3 tops, 1 pair of jeans and 1 jacket, because that was all I would ever wear. But I was talking to a friend at the beginning of summer, and we both decided, we kind of talked about how we're both rebuilding a wardrobe before college starts in fall, and I decided I'm going to show you guys what mine's going to be. I got this wardrobe planner off of intothemind.com, or just intomind.com. And it's not called that now, it's run by the woman who wrote Curated Closet, which was a really popular book I've seen a lot of other YouTubers talk about. I'll leave a link down in the description. I can't pronounce her name, and I'm not even going to try, because it's just going to be that bad. But I'm just going to kind of fill this out in front of you guys, and then kind of talk about my inspiration for other things. And we'll see how this goes, and hopefully for the rest of the summer, other videos I will make will kind of be updates to this, how I'm doing, things I've bought, and just stuff like that. So let's get started. So the first thing that's up here is do this before you fill out this planner, and it says check your schedule and plan for the season, create an inspiration board for your wardrobe, and then reflect on last season's wardrobe. So I'm doing this for fall, so I'm just going to kind of cross that off because I'm completely redoing everything, because right now I mostly own band t-shirts. As you've seen, if you ever noticed my Joy Division t-shirt, which I think I've worn in 3 or 4 videos already. And then check your schedule and plans for the season. I know what my school schedule is going to be like. I haven't exactly figured out dorm stuff and job, but I know what my schedule is going to be. I'm not going to talk about it here, but we'll check that off. My handwriting is absolutely atrocious, so I'm sorry. I am going to zoom in a little bit, if it'll let me. I'm trying not to knock the camera down. There we go. Does it work? Okay. And then create an inspiration board for your wardrobe. So I don't have kind of like an actual board, mostly because we ran out of ink on our printer. But I kind of gathered things around my house where they either inspire me or I like the colors and stuff like that. First off, these are my Staedtler Tri-Plus Fine liner pens, and these are just colors that I really like. They don't have names, but there's like gray, this kind of like chocolatey brown. I'd say this is like a lilac color, like a pale pink, more like a magenta berry color, and then everyone's favorite, black. Another place I'm kind of drawing inspiration from, Another place I'm kind of drawing inspiration from are my eyeshadows, because I use a lot of kind of like the same colors in everyday wear. These are most of my ColourPop eyeshadows. The only one that's not here is kind of like a bright green that I wear every once in a while, but not a lot. I'll just show you guys kind of like the colors of these. I'm actually planning on getting more ColourPop because I just love their shadows so much. And even like the ones I've had for a really long time, they haven't dried out. I've heard people say that they can dry out. Oh gosh, I don't even think I've touched this one. That's like brand new. Jeez. But even though like some of them aren't as, like, I hate to say it, but moist as others, they all still work really nicely. Can't really see the one I just swatched, but what's this last one? So these are the shadows. These two, this is Copilot, and then this is, you can kind of see them when they're shimmery. Copilot, and then the One. You can't really see them, but whatever. So basically, my favorite colors are this one, which is Porter. I think that's the, wait, no, that's not Porter. It's Porter or Keeper, but Porter and Keeper, and then Waddles, which I think is another Kathleen Lights shade. Those three are my favorites. Just kind of like, it looks a lot more tan on camera, but I'm not a big fan of like kind of pinky nudes, just because I have red, my skin can really redden easily, so it looks super awkward. And then the next kind of in general one is my Modern Renaissance palette. I just love all the shades in this, and I think they look really nice. My favorites are Love Letter, Buon Fresco, Ramir, as you can tell. Wait. Okay. Maybe that'll clean it up a little bit. They look kind of green on camera, but they're not. Burnt Orange, Red Ochre. I'm horrible at pronouncing color names, so bear with me. And then Venetian Red. I'm not naturally a ginger, but I think those colors just look really nice. I've been moving more into warm colors as opposed to more like cool neutral colors. Another thing that inspires me are the Elizabeth and James Nirvana perfumes. I only have rollerballs of black and white, but I also have samples of bourbon and rose, but I'm saving those because I'm almost out and I haven't yet bought actual bottles of those. I really like using perfumes as inspiration because they make me think of certain colors or give me certain feelings or make me think of certain things. Nirvana Black, I think, is definitely my favorite out of the four. So, it's a very kind of deep spice, not really spicy, but kind of like this deep floral. I don't know. Every time I smell it, it makes me think of like a dark kind of berry red. I don't know why. The final thing that kind of inspires me are books. If you haven't yet, read Alexa Chung's It. It's just full of just little stories talking about things that inspire her, people that inspire her, and kind of how she got to her fashion sense. And it's not like a super amazing like Pulitzer Prize winning book, but I just really enjoy it. It has nice photos and quotes and just these little things about finding your own style that I've really kind of used recently. I think I'm gonna reread this once more before I do it, but it's just a really nice, neat book. And the next one is Bloom by Estee Lalonde. If you don't follow her on YouTube, you totally should. I'll leave her channel in the description down below. But this again, the full name is Bloom, Navigating Life and Style. And it's full of life stories about fashion, work, people, and life. I think it's divided into 8 sections. So it's life, people, work, beauty, fashion, home, travel, food. And I really like Estee. I started following her close to the beginning of the year, but it's just a very nice book, and it's filled with just interesting things that I think a lot of people should read and just know about. She's also just super inspirational, and she talks about anxiety and feminism and how she moved all the way from Canada to England to be with her boyfriend. And basically, if you like girl power, I really recommend reading this book. The next 2 books aren't really style books, but I kind of just like their aesthetic and the inspiration they give. And the first book is The Year of Cozy by Adriana Adamar. And she is the woman behind A Cozy Kitchen, which is a blog, like a food blog. And this is split up into like the 4 seasons. And it has a bunch of DIYs. And it's basically like kind of hipster anthropology type stuff, like stuff you'd think there. And it has like stuff like dog leashes, but also food, beauty, and kind of just like little things. Like this section is called Embrace Your Inner Child, and then it has like activities you can do. And I think I am going to use this in fall just to plan things and like have something to do, both for videos and just everyday life. The last book is a book I actually haven't read yet. I've read some of it, but it is In the Company of Women by Grace Bonney. And it's an entire, like, massive book where she interviews women entrepreneurs. And it's just a really interesting book to hear women talk about all their different jobs. Like, and she has, there's Jo Choi, who is a designer and blogger in LA, and that's some of her work. And then it goes to like food activists, Alice Randall and Caroline Randall Williams. And a lot of them kind of like are art centered, like comedians, actors, restaurateurs, television hosts. And it's just a really interesting book, especially if you're not exactly sure what you want to do with life, or you want to start a business but you're not sure how, or you want more advice. I really recommend this book just because, again, it's another like very much girl power book, and I like looking at it because a lot of these women, you can all see their individual styles. And that's another thing, that if you're looking to redo your wardrobe, is definitely look at other people and not just celebrities. But if you want to work in a certain like area of business, look at how other people dress in it, and if you like that, or just invent it for yourself. It's also just really aesthetically pleasing to look through. That's my cat. There's food in your bowl, Ben. I have to go feed my cat because he can't feed himself. Okay, we're back. I don't want people to think I starved my cat. I can assure you he is well fed. So let's start filling out this first page because my camera's about to die. So let's try and get the first page done. Can you Trying to get it in the frame. Oh jeez. I'll read it out. Describe your school style in 3 words. Include how you want to look, but also what you want to express, feel like. Oh, and feel like. For example, bohemian, colorful, plus confident, or minimalist, monochrome, plus grown-up city chic. So I think I'm very much, I don't really know what kind of style, like kind of word would fit into what I want, but it is going to be like kind of monochrome or like kind of a triad. So for my first thing, I am going to write kind of just warm triad for kind of like the colors. My handwriting is god-awful, and I'm so sorry. I do kind of want a more grown-up professional look and not really a possibly homeless look. Oh god, he's back. He wants me to let him out now. He sleeps all day, and then as soon as I start filming, he wakes up. So, grown up grown-up professional. I always get nervous about spelling words on camera because I feel like it's going to be that scene in How I Met Your Mother where he can't spell professor. And then I'm not really sure what my 3rd word would be. Maybe simplistic, but not really minimalist. Because I like not really super fancy outfits, but I feel like minimalist kind of means very, like, no patterns. I'm sorry, like my cat's distracting me. I just feel like minimalist means no patterns, kind of just bases, not really like frilly clothes, which I don't, but like clothes with like texture, just very like basic. So I'm going to go with simple. I'm just going to move this to, oh shit, okay. Okay, and we are back. My camera did die, but let's just continue filling this out. I forgot to write up here. We're just gonna write fall under season, and then the next question is, who is your #1 style icon for this season and why? I don't have someone for that yet. I have a couple people in mind, but I was going to make a video about them separately, so we're going to leave this little section blank for now, and then we're going to move on to like the 3rd row / column thing. Do you have style goals or shopping resolutions? So it's work on defining my personal style, wear more blank, be bolder, braver, more confident, buy for quality instead of quantity, focus on eco-friendly brands, learn how to blank, no more impulse buys or mindless purchases, and then a complete blank for whatever you want. So I want to do work on defining my personal style. Definitely quality over quantity, eco-focused, and then for blank, I'm gonna go for fair trade / ethical. Again, this wasn't like a decision spurred by some documentary. I just think that just from like articles I've read that I no longer want to like kind of buy into and support what's basically slavery. So I'm only going to buy fair trade or ethically made clothing, so stuff where the people who made it are given a living wage, or stuff that's made in like America, Canada, or Europe. So list 3 new things you want to try. So, and their examples are a Spanish word I can't pronounce because I never took Spanish, a bold lip, planning outfits the night before, wearing heels during the daytime, etc. I'm not really sure what I want to try. Maybe just wearing more colors other than black. That's probably a good start. So wear less black. I do want to kind of do more creative makeup during the day. When I'm out and about, I normally stick to neutral nude eyes, so more, that's like, yeah. I'm having like mind farts right now. I thought I misspelled color. So more colorful makeup day to day. And then I'm not sure what my third one will be. We can come back to that one as well. So let's move on to the second page, and I will move it into frame. So, what types of activities do you need clothes for this season? Work. I got a job, and it's pretty smart casual. Daytime stuff, informal evenings, parties, gym, probably outdoor activities. And then I'm not going on a trip to anywhere during the fall. I don't really need weekend clothes just because if I am wearing clothes during the weekend, it's just like if I'm wearing lazy clothes and not going out, it's just sweatpants, t-shirt or hoodie, and that's pretty much it. Select outfit formulas. What types of outfits are you going to wear for your 3 most important activities? So I need one for work, kind of like one for school, and then I guess maybe just like one for videos. So I'm actually going to put on the second list like video outfits. So just so I'm not like repeating the same stuff all the time, so you can see kind of a variety. So for work, I have a black skirt and black pants. So let's go with, put work at the top. I'm just going to put black bottoms as kind of a general term. And then blouse, tights, shoes. And I have black shoes that are pretty comfortable. And I have white shoes and I have like these navy blue type shoes. I need a blouse. I don't really have blouses that aren't school blouses. So school in the fall, I go to school like at the very end of August. I think it's the 24th is the day I go. So it's probably still gonna be warm up until like October, depending, because in Ohio it can stay pretty warm for quite a long time, and it has stayed warm for a while. So I want to get a bomber jacket. So that's kind of like my main thing. So hopefully I can spell bomber, well, jacket. I can read my handwriting. I'm sorry if you can't. Maybe just like a couple more casual, more fitting t-shirts, because all the t-shirts I have are either like too small that I don't want to get rid of, or big. So kind of just t-shirts that fit. Jeans, and then walking shoes, because during my orientation I wore my Adidas and I thought that would be a pretty good shoe size, like shoe choice, but it was not. They were not comfortable at all walking around a college campus. And like they're nice shoes, they look nice, but they just don't have the support I need. So I need like actual shoes made for walking. So for the third one, let's do, I still have like the pens over here, I'm gonna move them. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for videos, like a video thing. I might stick to, well, pretty much depending on the video. I think I'm just gonna stick to monochromatic, especially if I'm doing makeup, because it'll just take less, like, I can't think of the word, but like you'll care more about my face than about my outfit. So I'm just gonna do like videos. I'm actually gonna underline the topics for all these. I need to get like an official background for my videos. I was looking at tapestries on Society 6 and I saw a few that I like. So I might pick one up and just hang it up in front of my closet to do videos. So what colors do you want to wear this season? Like I said, I really want to go with like kind of berry colors. So like berries, maybe like kind of like warm colors, like more warm pinks and oranges. Neutrals will definitely be like the basics, white, black, and gray. I don't really like brown as a color on me. And then accent shades. Let's go with like navy blue. What's another like accent shade? Maybe more, I'm trying to think. I might move the oranges down to be like an accent. Kind of like a dark orange. It's kind of like hard to visualize when you don't have like the colors in front of you to like figure out how they work together. I think that'll probably be another video I do later this week, and just doing a more in-depth color thing. So the next section is describe your beauty look. What type of beauty look would best complement your wardrobe for this season? Again, I want to do a lot more like warm or colorful eye makeup. So just for makeup, I'm just going to do warm / colorful hair. I'm pretty basic with my hair. I just brush it and then part it. And then for nails, I don't really do anything. I should probably try doing my nails this summer. So I'm just going to go for like the same kind of color palette for nails. And then for hair, I might go kind of like a full like bright ginger or dark brown. I haven't decided yet. So color change, question mark. So that's kind of like the end of the first sheet. So now it's like getting into like actual pieces, and I'm actually going to save this for a different video. I'm actually going to save like the pieces video for another video. I'm actually going to save this pieces section for another video, just so, because I haven't thought a lot about, except for a few like actual pieces. What are the other sheets? New things to buy, things to repair or replace. Okay. So I'm gonna do the next page tomorrow, and then I have the Closet Confidence Challenge, and it is the same person, like the same woman who made this did the wardrobe planner, and it's basically a 30-day challenge. I will leave a link down below. I'm not going to do all of them, but I am just going to quickly go through and tell you which ones I do want to do. So number 2, which is get rid of clothes you bought to please, fit in, or cover up. Number 3, build a mood board of things you love but aren't wearing yet. Ask a friend to tell you what she likes about your style. I'll see if one of my friends actually wants to come in and do a video about that. Let's do number 6. Go into a store and try the most daring piece you can find. Write a list of everything that is not your style. Find a new makeup look online. Get a professional bra fitting. There's actually a subreddit called, I want to say, a bra that fits, or the perfect bra, but anytime I've looked online asking about it, I've gotten linked to that several times because they have a really nice kind of bra fitting guide, and I honestly need them because all of mine have broken since like May. Write down 10 things that you like about the way you look. Get rid of anything in your closet that doesn't fit you properly. This is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day.